Sheriff Joe found guilty. Sheriff Joe Arpaio just received some of the worst news of his career. The lawman has been found guilty of criminal contempt of court based on allegations that he willfully violated a federal judge's order by continuing to enforce immigration laws. Isn't that precious, right? Arpaio served as sheriff of Maricopa County, Arizona for over 2 decades beginning in 1993. He rose to national fame during the Obama era as a blunt speaker and opponent of illegal immigration in that border state. According to Arizona Central, the guilty verdict was made Monday by U.S. District Judge Susan Bolton. Sentencing will not begin until October, but the controversial former sheriff could face up to 6 months in confinement. Bolton's ruling follows a 5-day June and July trial in which Department of Justice prosecutors argued that the 85-year-old had intentionally flouted a federal judge's orders, halting Arpaio's signature immigration roundups, reported Arizona Central. Arpaio's defense hinged on his insistence that the federal directives were unclear and that no violations were made intentionally. In simple terms, the judge found that Sheriff Joe Arpaio directed his deputies to detain suspected illegal aliens despite knowing that a different judge had ruled that those detentions were improper. The fact of the matter is that illegally crossing the border into Arizona is itself a violation of both state and federal law. Arpaio did not deny that his staff was enforcing those laws, but spoke and acted as if doing so were his duty. This verdict marks a strange impasse for law enforcement, especially within border states. It essentially means that a sworn law enforcement official can be ordered by a judge to only enforce some laws while ignoring others, and then prosecuted if he continues to take the law of the land seriously. Are you kidding me? By treating immigration regulations as bizarre, faux laws, quote, that hold no legal weight, the judge in this case has set a dangerous precedent. Laws were never meant to be bent or ignored based on political whims. If the left-leaning citizens don't like the nation's immigration laws, they can try to change or repeal them. However, they know that the vast majority of Americans are against unlawful immigration, so they are using activist judges to legislate from the bench. Sheriff Joe may be a polarizing and controversial figure, but his staunch defense of the law, as it is written, is something that should be admired and not punished. So you have this leftist judge that's like, they were under what Obama was saying, like catch and release, so to speak. Yeah, we're catching the illegals, but we're also releasing them. So what's the point of catch and release? You know, you get what I'm saying? And this Sheriff Arpaio there could face up to 6 months in jail for this. I mean, is this a